Welcome to the USA Hemp Museum. My name is Richard Davis, and I'm curator of the Hemp Museum that I founded many years ago, about 20 years ago. And we are now in the process of doing a series of books. And I have here the first two books that we've done. We at the museum think global warming is the #1 environmental problem in the earth today. If we don't do anything about this, indeed the ice caps may melt. There are all kinds of serious scientific considerations that we are not going into in this book. This book is about a solution, and the solution, we feel, is to bring back hemp and in all its glory and grow it, because hemp is the #1 biomass crop in the world that can be grown around the world, unlike some water-loving crops. This plant pulls more carbon dioxide out of the atmosphere than any other agricultural crop. In this book, we have quoted many people who are knowledgeable about hemp and want hemp. Ron Paul is in here, Dennis Kucinich is in here, Nancy Pelosi is in here. These people are aware of the hemp as a solution, and we want you to be aware of it, because we're coming to a place where we don't know what's happening in the scientific realm. We need to do something now. We need to get off of fossil fuels. We need to get the forests, to leave the forests in place and use hemp for paper and so on. So in this book, we have covered many aspects of using hemp as a solution. One of those solutions is make biofuels out of hemp. We've known about wood alcohol for centuries, and wood alcohol it can be made from any wood source, and here hemp is a wood source. It grows more wood than, over a 4-year period than trees do, 4 times as much over a period of time as trees make. So this is a source that we can replace forests, and we need to do that just for global warming. We can wait 10 more years and it may be too late. We don't even know what's going on. We don't know what the currents in the oceans are doing or anything else. So while we seem to be aware that there's a problem, too many solutions are not realistic. Wind machines cut our use, but they don't reverse global warming as pulling it out by a plant does. We can use this plant for textiles, replace the cotton crop. The cotton crop is terribly polluting, using half the pesticides in the United States today on the cotton crop. And if we replace the cotton crop, which is huge, it's 500,000 acres in California alone, growing this on an emergency basis is what we're asking here. Realize we have a solution, and we don't need to. Biomass is the cheapest source also, so when we're talking about the economy, we have the cheapest source of energy in our biomass. It's cheaper than wind machines, it's cheaper than solar panels. This is the EPA talking. The EPA in the 1989 Scientific American article said biomass is the cheapest form of energy. We use the light of the sun to grow green plants. So this is our first book in the series, and right now we've got 5 books in the series lined up at the museum, and okay. Second book, medicine. Something like 14 states now have gone for medical marijuana. There are bills in Congress in the United States saying medical marijuana should be okay. Well, medical marijuana is probably the safest therapeutically active substance we know of. This was said by one of the DEA's own judges in a ruling that, on the safety of marijuana. The safest, one of the safest, he said, therapeutically active substances known to man. Not one death in 5,000 years of use. And this man, this judge, looked for these cases, couldn't find one case in the history of the world. Now, if that's not safe, what is? Okay, look at any other drug on the market today. Look at their thing, and a lot of them cause death. A lot of them cause lots of liver problems and so on. Marijuana has never killed anyone that we know of, and if there is a first death, this is by consumption. I'm not talking about any other way, but consumption, no deaths, and that makes it a safe medicine and should be the first line of defense for doctors rather than some toxic medicines that are on the market now. So we go through here. Included in this book are many articles about, well, there's a whole range of things. We talk about what ailments hemp is good for. We talk about certain things like the Twin Towers, the New York problem of pollution from the Twin Towers, and that can be helped by hemp. Hemp does not cause death by lung cancer, and we're finding out that there's a whole system, because we looked at hemp in the human body. Science has found a whole system that attaches to the very same receptors as marijuana does in medical terms. Now, many states are going to do this. We need the federal government to get on board. We need Obama to come right out and say it. Marijuana is safe. Tell us the truth. Marijuana is safe and we need it right now, because that frees up hemp. Hemp now by the government is called marijuana. This is the furthest thing from the truth. Hemp is not marijuana. Marijuana is not dangerous. We need to get this whole plan on board so that America can get off. We save billions of dollars, maybe $15 to $20 billion a year. To what? Put people in jail for using a plant that never hurt anybody else? Okay, so our series is coming, and I hope you will take a look at these. Visit the Hemp Museum, look at all the rooms, look at the things that hemp can do. www.hempmuseum.org, and we're online to the world, and the world is coming to visit us. People from all over the world are interested in hemp. Japan and Europe and so on. So thank you very much, and we hope that this message will get through to Mr. Obama, President Obama, who we need to be on board in this cause right now, because our economy is going to benefit. We can make 50,000 products right here at home and by Americans.